love you. I love you, stupid. This is ridiculous. This is all from that misunderstanding. This is all from that misunderstanding. She thinks that I wanted to have this private life with 𝗪𝗪𝗧. No, I was completely losing 𝗪𝗪𝗧. 𝗪𝗪𝗧 was threatening to never build with me or live with me or deal with me as long as I'm with you. And I'm like, so what? I'd rather just be alone then. If that's the case, then I said that. And she must have heard something like that. But I'm not going to be with 𝗪𝗪𝗧 and let go of who I love just to be with 𝗪𝗪𝗧. No.
Taken for granted. She acting like I'm not growing, like I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And I almost fell for it, and I almost lost myself. I listened to the live she did with 𝗪𝗪𝗧. I listened to the live she did with 𝗪𝗪𝗧. And ultimately, I'm being depreciated. I didn't show up and help create a better life, a better way of living. I didn't bring a whole new method of raising the children. I didn't come and make things better in any way. I didn't come in and lead in any way. I didn't come in and create a whole plan, map out whole schedules, all kind of things. You're bugging. And I'm not settling for this. That is fun. The pain has subsided. I have realized that I am not this person that they're trying to make me out to be. And y'all can...
Hey guys, I just want to give you guys a small reminder that today I will be going live today, Tuesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, this video might come out after 5 p.m., but at least you know that there is a live that you should not want to miss. Of all lives, I don't think you want to miss this live and this information that I'm about to share with you. So hopefully I'm going to try to shoot to get this out by before 5 o'clock, so that you're at that live at 5. If not, go over to the live stream that I did at 5 p.m. And go check it out. So, it's kind of funny how Baby Narc, aka Baby Natureboy, is now trying to get Velvet back now that she's interested in 𝗪𝗪𝗧. I guess 𝗪𝗪𝗧 is a threat to him and competition, but we have to understand. He was on Simply Anna's channel doing an interview, and he dragged this girl, said things probably out of anger and frustration. And I'm quite sure a lot of these things weren't true. And now that the interest and the focus is now on 𝗪𝗪𝗧, now the truth is coming out about how he really feels about Velvet.
If your person comes in, they're supposed to upgrade your life and make your life better. All the things that I've done. But what happens when the student refuses to use the knowledge? What happens when the person refuses to use the knowledge? You blame you blame me? You know what? I bought it for a little bit, and I said, you know what? I could have did things differently, X, Y, and Z. But now I'm realizing, bro, this ain't right. My value is very, very high. You don't see that? You didn't see that? Or did something else happen? I heard what you said. There was a miscommunication. Let this be known. I understand. The miscommunication we had is that she thinks that I was...
And how he loves her. And basically at this point, as we speak, he would take her back. But he said something totally different when he was on Simply Anna's channel. But now he's making it seem like she's a fool. She doesn't know what she's missing out on. He was good to her children, talking about what he did for her. Typical man who does something for you, but he's not doing it from the heart. Because if you have to talk about something that you did good for somebody, you did it just to talk about it. You didn't do it because you were doing it from the heart. You did it because you wanted to have something to throw into someone's face later on. We all know baby narcs. We all know even adult narcissists. People who say one thing, but they mean another. You don't get on social media and drag someone like you did, character assassinate somebody like you did, and now you want her back. Now, because you allegedly said you left her, now if you left her, she's not taking you back. She's looking at 𝗪𝗪𝗧 as her new man. She's even thinking about, allegedly, as you said, going over to his camp. We already know that's not going to last because Velvet has her ways that 𝗪𝗪𝗓 is not going to deal with. I think that if she does go over there, she might act like she has a little bit of sense because she knows who to do that with. Solar is someone who she can do that with, but she cannot do that with 𝗪𝗪𝗓. But I don't understand how, Solar is up here on a rant. Nateri is another one who needs to stay far away from Solar because Solar cares for no one but himself. He even said publicly that Nateri threatened to not deal with him if he was to deal with Velvet, and he basically was trying to say publicly, hoping that Velvet heard it, that he didn't care if Nateri never dealt with him again because he has love, or he loves Velvet. Where did all of this love all of a sudden come back in? Where did all of this wanting to take Velvet back come back in? It's just not clear to me. He had said in that interview that he was done with Velvet, and only way that he would call or even have any dealings with Velvet if it had something to do with Eliana. So why is Velvet now in his mouth the last 24 to 48 hours? It just doesn't make any sense to me. You drag this girl through the dirt. Now, see, what is happening right now happens in real life, off of social media. But I think it's a game changer when somebody takes it to social media because you can reach more people to drag a person. And Solar was trying to drag Velvet. And that's what Solar did. He dragged Velvet, and Velvet got him back because, see, she is part of Carbonation, and she was part of Natureboy's world. And that's all Natureboy did was revenge. If you did something to him, he was gonna get you back. You were gonna pay for it. So you learned your lesson from the best of them. Velvet is a baby Natureboy. You should have knew what you was getting yourself into when you dealt with Velvet, and you wouldn't be in this situation right now. Now, he sounds like when he was talking about all this mess that he was at a get together. I don't know where he was at, but it sounded like I could hear Jaguar Wright in the background. But it's really sad how he put himself in this situation. And then, usually, like always, he tells on himself. He's allegedly claiming that he spent $500,000 that he made, I guess, that he also took back. So we already know by him saying that that's the money that he had took when he left Carbonation. That was not, we know, Natureboy's money, but it certainly wasn't all of Solar's money. But Solar, he got into his feelings, started running his mouth, and he said, if you would ask my opinion, he said a little bit too much.